Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm here with another guidance session. This is going to be a coffee cup reading for the month of February 2023 for anyone who has sun, moon or rising in the sign of Leo. So Leo, this is the video that you might want to watch, or if you're not a Leo but someone who's very dear to your heart and you would like to know how February is going to unfold for them, you want to know that, you can watch this video as a cross voucher for them. I wanted to thank you all for supporting my channel. Those of you who have been with me for a while, and also those who have just joined the channel. If you're new, welcome. If you like the kind of work that I do, please feel free to watch more videos on the um, playlist that I've created based on the zodiac signs. And of course, there are some timeless readings that you can watch whenever you're guided to. And that's when you were supposed to hear those messages. Um, I also wanted to thank all of you who reached out for a private reading. Thank you for your patience. And if you are interested to have one, please reach out. You can find my contact in the About tab in my channel. So let's start the reading. Let's see what kind of messages we're going to receive. You're going to see for Leo. Well, Leo, I see a little bit of hesitation. There's something that you're thinking about. You're not sure, you're unsure, and you want to make a decision. There's a little bit of maybe something isn't up in the air. Like maybe it could be that it's a responsibility that has been transferred to you, and you were not quite ready for that. You didn't really I feel like you were like, I didn't accept to it or I didn't commit to it. I see that kind of energy. There's something that you need to carry on, an energy that you need to carry on, but um, you're not quite happy about that. You're like, this is something that someone left you with. Like, like maybe someone brings their child and they ask you to babysit like last minute, and you're like, okay, but like I was not, ready. I was not supposed to. Something like that. It's nothing bad, but it's just that something comes in a way that you're not ready for. That is necessarily not a bad thing. It can even be a blessing. And if that's the case, I see that you're a little bit not thankful. The universe wants to let you know, wants you to know that you need to be more thankful. There's something that's maybe many people would have appreciated if they were in your shoes and they would have had that, but you were kind of for some reason you're not very much appreciating. Again, it's general reading, so a lot of people are watching, and that's the energy of collective. So that's what I'm sensing right now. The advice is that take this opportunity. It might look like something that you didn't plan for. Yeah, that's maybe the best word or better word, like plan. You didn't plan for it, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's a bad thing. I mean, maybe a good example is that you might be expecting, you might find out that you or your partner, you're expecting, and then you are like, I didn't, we were not planning, something like that. But again, the universe, as I just mentioned, wants you to know that this is a blessing and you to be thankful. So I leave it at that. I also see somehow, I don't want to say rage, but there's something that you're rushing to make a decision. Either, even maybe you're rushing to respond to something, to reply to someone, something that made you, I don't want to say angry, but you feel like you have to take action. You're like, I have to show someone what this means. Like, even I can see someone took a stick in their hand and they want to go and, I don't know, like even maybe have a pick a fight with someone. The energies are asking you not to engage in, of course, in any kind of like violent situation. I don't know, even maybe in a grocery store or in a gas station, if things are like heating up, try to remove yourself from that environment. Don't engage yourself in something that there's no point for you to be part of or to get engaged. I see that some people might go skiing actually. If you go skiing, there might be a need to help people, because I see some people are coming with sticks in their hand, or somehow you need to open like roads or help some people. So if you're going skiing, be careful, specifically for, be prepared for unpredicted. That's the message for you, Leo. You have to be, yeah, I think the theme or the message, the main message for you with this reading is be prepared even maybe be thankful for the unpredicted. And there is definitely something with that. The universe, there is a reason why that unpredicted situation has come to you and you're facing that. So um just give it some time and be more positive than you are right now at the moment about this thing that is happening to you or has entered your life. Because I feel again, um you're rushing, some of you, into some decision. You are just closing your eyes. Some of you may be closing your eyes, opening your mouth, and it could bring some kind of regretful situation for you. Make sure, I mean, know that your words, what you say, your actions, but most so your words have will how can I say, will leave something in someone's heart. You can damage something, you can damage your relationship, you can damage someone's trust. Or so be careful. And I think Mars is going to enter your sign at some point soon, and that is when your words might be like throwing a sword. So try to control your emotions, try to be a little bit more diplomatic, patient, maybe thankful. That's what I'm seeing. And just wait, give things a little bit. I mean, Leo, you're mostly usually most of the time you're very observant, you're very aware of the situation. But at this point, I think you need to know that things need to be more observed. You need to act a little bit more mature than you always do. Someone might be called to, I mean, dispatched to for army or military. If you're in the army or you're in the military, you might be dispatched, or your spouse might. There is a little bit of rush again. That's maybe something again. I feel the energy of cold and winter. Maybe something happens that some people needs to be rescued, or some people are going to be asked to help and provide support. Maybe even not, for example, maybe it's not even the firefighters. Maybe normal people have to go and rush people. I hope it's nothing like a disaster or something, but I feel like, and it could be also emotionally, a friend might need you, a friend might call you and ask you, are you able to help me? And it could be emotional support. It doesn't necessarily need to be like physical damage or something like that. um what else do we see? Definitely there is something up in the air that you need to make a decision. Even for some of you, it can be something as easy or as small as like changing your hairstyle, changing your hair color. Maybe your children, specifically if they are teenager, they are giving you a hard time on that. Like they're making you miserable maybe with their decisions. They don't know exactly what they want. Something is up in the air, and somehow you feel like you're not the same Leo that you always are. You feel a little bit powerless. And because usually you're strategic, usually you always, I mean, most of the time you know what you want to do, and what is the plan. You always have a plan, but this time something has put you in a situation that the plans didn't work, or something has gone against that, and it gives you a little bit of, I would like to say, unrest. And just but take it easy. Again, I see that there might be a face-to-face conversation, that might be a heated up conversation. I feel like it might be eye to eye, or someone is trying to um, ask, like, I don't know, to punish someone, to make them pay back for something. Again, be careful. There is a little bit of rage that I can sense in this reading. It could be towards you, or it could be from you. But I just want you to, again, advise to be calm, strategic. Um, but one person definitely has more power, and they're able to, so if you're starting a fight with someone who's more important, like is more powerful, like a boss, a father figure, someone who's more, has more resources, try to know exactly what you're getting yourself into. Evaluate the situation. I see a little bit of rushed actions and not very much thoughtful actions. On the other side, I see two people feeling very close. Maybe it could be that for your love and romance, there is a decision that you might need to pick, I mean, to take the decision very quickly. And it might, I don't know, maybe someone in the family, for example, is sick or something, and you need to rush the wedding, and some people are not happy about it. I just see these little things that can bring a little bit of turbulence in the situations that you did not expect. So be careful for that. It can be in any direction, any aspect of your life. I Many people are watching, so I can be more specific. I just try to give you examples so that you can have an idea of what kind of energies you are looking at. Definitely I see anger. Someone is raising a hand, and they are maybe, or we hear about maybe protest in the countries that gets violent, because I definitely see violation, like violent energy. Something is getting into violence, and if people are looking into it, a peaceful discussion, it might get very heated. If you are thinking that it's going to be a peaceful protest, a peaceful objection, it can be that it won't. It might get more serious than you thought. So just to give you that, I don't want to, again, because I see this energy everywhere. That's why I'm repeating it, because it is magnified everywhere. Someone might ask you a question, and mm, again, someone might be very answer the question in a rude way or in an unpleasant way. I don't know where you fall in this scenario, but I'm just telling you the specific, or the scenarios that I can see and I can envision for this energy that they can relate to. Be protected in general, specifically if you're traveling, again, as I mentioned, to a ski resort or somewhere that you need to be packed if you're going for a camping and stuff like that. Be prepared and try to again, expect the unexpected. So I'm just gonna say that one more time. um Maybe some of you are going to, I don't know, you're interested about palm reading, because I see your palm. Maybe there's, you, someone might get a tattoo in their in their palm, like on their palm. And I see a snake tattoo for some people. You might get a little snake. I don't know why. Maybe you're born in the year of snake. For some of you who are born in the year of snake, I see very good money coming into your life, money development. There's going to be um more income, some, and it's kind of income that stays with you, like something that pays every month. Like it's not a one time money that come into your bank account and that's it. It's some money that you keep earning. Maybe you get a promotion, but it's more than that. Some, again, I feel like the, I don't know, someone for sure is thinking about putting something in their on their hand, maybe a tattoo, or maybe you're buying a ring or a bracelet, or maybe someone gifts that, give it to you as a gift, like a snake bracelet, something like that. Maybe that has a meaning for someone, but I leave that to you um, to interpret and see how it relates to you. um, I see dogs and little dogs, baby dogs. I don't know if you live on a farm. Maybe for someone who lives on a farm, they have more dogs. Maybe you, some places they, or some people at some places, they start duck meat or duck egg. Um, Someone might definitely have expansion in their family. Um, but you need to get in order. I mean, again, there might be visitors coming to your home, something that you didn't expect. Maybe more, they say more than you thought, or more people than you thought they're coming. Someone with air sign is going to be starting a partnership with you. Be careful about that. You need to learn and feel comfortable to say no if you have to. Um, I kind of feel like you might be just saying okay to this person because they're so dear to your heart, or you just can't say no. You already have hesitations. Take your hesitations seriously. Again, something that you don't think it might be big of a deal can create some kind of problem. And if specifically it's with people that are dear to your heart, it might be hard later on to fix the issue with them, because they might, it might be hard for you to like ask back, like ask for the money back, or ask them questions. They, yeah, make sure your selections, your decisions are well made, and consider everything. Again, be aware of unexpected. There's a broken chair. Maybe you lost your contact with someone, or someone is getting transferred to a different place, and you say goodbye. There is a goodbye, a farewell that I can see. Two people might, maybe temporarily, someone goes on the like, they're relocated, or they're moving to the other part of the country, or the other part of the, maybe even the globe. But I see the connection is still ongoing, maybe with texts and text messages and calls, you still stay in touch. Again, this is something unexpected, maybe that you or that person didn't expect this will happen, but it will. Again, it might shake up things, and you might, maybe like you were starting a relationship financially or emotionally with someone, and you had plans, but now something happens and they need to move, and you're like, this was not the plan, and I'm left behind with like this mess, something like that. So um but take it friendly. There is a ring proposal. Again, I see that there might be a disruption. I see half of a ring, like a ring, which maybe someone proposed and again something happened that they needed to leave, or you need to put it on hold for a little bit, for a little while, until um, things get better, something like that. There's a temporary hold up on something that is not very pleasant for you. But in general, it is temporary, as I said. So you don't need to be very nervous about it. Someone is getting, again, a promotion, higher job ranking, higher position. If you, some of you have doubts about the person who you love or you have crush on, you're not sure if they love you, and again, this brings some kind of rage. If you talk to them about that, and each time you tell them that or show them, or with your actions they feel like you're unsure about them, they won't be happy, and there's that kind of rage that I was talking about. I see a female energy is going through someone's belongings, like, I don't know, it can relate to who or who needs to hear this, but like, for example, a mother who's worried for their son, if they are smoking or if they're using weed and stuff like that, they're going through their clothes. So just an example. I don't approve this, or I don't, I'm just letting you know what I see. So um, um, and Aries also can, you can make an Aries very angry. Don't pick a fight with Aries, because they can get as irritated as you can, and that night might not end well. So be careful in general. I think I emphasize as much as I could on the fact that stay calm and try to avoid, because I see that you can react really quickly. So I want to say one more time, someone with the air sign as well, they can also bring a little bit of disruption and make you, like, you're in a position that you get angry very quickly. So maybe also you don't want to take responsibility for your actions somehow. Just for some people that they needed to know this. What do we have in the cup? Well, I see someone might go to a um, spiritual journey. I see Taj Mahal for some of you. I don't know if anyone from India is watching. If that's the case, hello. Someone might go to a spiritual journey, and you'll be like amazed about, I don't know, the architecture, or in general about the country. It could be India, or it could be somewhere else. Not necessarily. Not everyone is going to watch to go see Taj Mahal, but whatever it is, you will be impressed. You will feel in love with that place, or you will find love there. And actually, you come back a different person. Like, you have a different perspective, or maybe you just happen to be somewhere that you didn't expect. Like, you were planning to go somewhere else, and you happened to go there. You take a lot of selfies. I see traveling for a lot of you, and I see you go with groups of friends. You're not alone. You go with many people. Again, if you're going on a trip with many people, be careful about the unexpected, and don't lose your temper. Try to be coping with the situation while you are traveling with your friends. But I see that you have a beautiful time. You will love that place. You'll build many beautiful memories, and you will be very glad that you made it. You made this decision to go on this journey, and it's going to be very, very much worth it. Even you might spend some money, but it's definitely worth it. Again, I can see that. I see it in the plate. I kind of ignore it, but I see it again here. Someone is definitely overdosing, and I saw some, I told you about someone who's going through someone's belongings to find weed or something, drugs probably. Definitely now I can be sure that someone is overdosing, or they're using some um, substances, or alcohol even. And again, be careful with the countries that you are traveling. Maybe somewhere you might be in trouble. Again, maybe some countries don't, I don't know, like, again, be careful in general because they might go through your belongings in the airport or in the customs, and that might bring problems to you. I see in and out. Someone might maybe loves in and out, or you want to go somewhere just in and out. Things are going very quickly. Time might go very fast for you in February. But I see that for those of you who are traveling in February, it goes in a second, like in a blink. You will be like, wow, this month just was gone in a blink. And I can say it's because you had a very good time and you enjoyed. Um, Again, be careful if you're traveling. Make sure you pack your stuff and no one can put something in your luggage, because again, I can see that energy that someone is going through personal items. So again, I just one more time to make sure. um, I mean, it's very interesting. Someone might ask an address, and then that might, or ask for like ask a question or ask for address or something like that. A total stranger in this street, and then this might start a very nice friendship for you. Someone might find a soulmate, even like that. Very random. I see presence of very random energies for you. Very random energies are here. Um, it can be in any it can be presented in any way, because many people are watching. I can't be specific how it's going to happen in your life, but in general, very random, exciting. And I think I very much explained it from the beginning of the reading, so I don't want to repeat. You can go back and watch again. um, but again, be ready for be ready and strategic for any everything. Wow, beautiful signature here. Some of you are doing some artwork or calligraphy or writing something. Someone is definitely taking a trip to learn something from a different culture, maybe different language. Maybe you go somewhere with a totally different culture for the first time. And as I told you, you will feel in love with it. But you have a beautiful time. It's not, if you're traveling in February, it's going to be very, very beautiful. I see angels for you. Definitely spirituality is coming into your life. Some of you are maybe picking some topics, or maybe even taking some courses to study about different religions, or something like that, which is very novel to you and you like it, you enjoy it, and even for some of you it might change your life. um, for those of you who are not in a relationship yet, I see your soulmate is coming in the picture slowly, slowly. I can feel the energy. They are somewhere else. Maybe you don't know them yet, but they exist, and their mission in life, of course, when you're soulmates, your mission in life is to be with each other at least for a while, and you need to meet each other. So they are gonna be on your path very soon. I mean, the time is coming. It is getting closer and closer. So don't lose hope, and be open to changes. If something very unexpected happens, it might be a reason for that, and welcome that. And again, as I said, be thankful and welcome the situation, welcome everything. Hopefully everything good that comes into your life, even things that are sad. There is definitely something behind it that we need to be either tested or know about it, or test ourselves better, or know ourselves better, or learn something. There is big energy coming for you. Beautiful new path is starting for some of you. You are both in life in general, and also in love and romance, going to have beautiful beginnings. um if even you have lost something in the past, even if it was a big thing that you lost in the past, you will regain. There is definitely a lesson you needed to understand, a lesson you needed to learn, or something you had to disconnect from. Don't worry about it. Be more calm, Leo. Try to control yourself. And I hope that this reading could help you for February. I hope you have a fantastic February. And until the next time, stay blessed.